India has a population of more than 1.4 billion people, making it not only the most populous country in the world, but also roughly the same population as the entire African continent. India's population density is around 388 people per square kilometer. In Germany, the figure is 232. However, the population is very unevenly distributed. The Gangetic Plain and the West Bengal, as well as Kerala and parts of the south, are particularly densely populated. India is most sparsely populated in the Himalayas and the Thar Desert. The largest cities in India are Delhi, the third largest city in the world with around 31 million people in the conurbation, Mumbai with around 20 million, and Kolkata with 15 million people in the agglomeration. These are followed by Bangalore, Chennai, formerly known as Madras, Hyderabad, and Pune, which also have more than 10 million people each. Among the 28 states and 8 union territories, Uttar Pradesh is the most populous. The state has 241 million inhabitants in an area of 243,000 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of Great Britain. In second and third place are Maharashtra, with 112 million, and Bihar, with 104 million inhabitants, according to the 2011 census. At the federal level, India has 2 official languages, Hindi and English. However, more than 440 languages are actually spoken in the country, belonging to different language families and sometimes using different scripts. The Indian constitution gives official status to 22 languages. Hindi is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world, according to native speakers. In India, the Indo-European language is spoken by more than 500 million people, more than a third of the population, mainly in the north. Hindi is the official language in 12 federal states. Bengali is also an Indo-European language and is spoken by around 100 million people in India. It is an official language in 2 federal states and in the neighboring country of Bangladesh. Other languages with a very large number of speakers are Marathi, Telugu, a Dravidian language, Tamil, another Dravidian language, which is also an official language in neighboring Sri Lanka, and Singapore, Gujarati, an Indo-European language, and Urdu, which also enjoys official status in some states and is an official language in neighboring Pakistan. Urdu and Hindi, by the way, are standalone variants of the same language, Hindustani, but are written using different writing systems. Finally, English acts as a lingua franca in various areas and is spoken and understood as a second language by some of the population. By far the most important religion in India is Hinduism, to which around 80% of the population belong. Hindus make up the majority of the population in most federal states. The strong caste system in Indian society is also linked to Hinduism. Islam is the second most important religion in the country, and Muslims make up around 14% of the population, most of whom are Sunnis. Muslims form the majority of the population in Kashmir and are a significant minority in West Bengal in particular, but are also present in other parts of the country. Christians make up a good 2% of the Indian population and represent a significant proportion of the population in parts of the northeast. There are also many Christians living in the south in particular. Sikhs make up less than 2% of the population and live mainly in the state of Punjab, the birthplace of Sikhism. Buddhism is practiced by only 1% of the population, especially in some areas of the Himalayas. Finally, other religious minorities include the approximately 4 million Jainas, who can be found almost everywhere in India, and the Parsis, who mainly live in Mumbai. The river Ganges is worshipped as a deity in Hinduism and attracts numerous pilgrims. Important places of pilgrimage are Varanasi, one of the holiest places in Hinduism, Prayagraj, formerly known as Allahabad, where the Kumbh Mela, the most important festival in Hinduism, takes place every 4 years, Puri, where the Jagannath temple is located, Mathura, and Rameshwaram, in the south of the country. India is the country of origin of Buddhism. The small northern Indian town of Bodh Gaya is considered a place of enlightenment and is an important pilgrimage center with its numerous temples. Incidentally, the Dalai Lama has had his official residence in Dharamshala, India, since its exile from Tibet in 1959. The center of Sikhism is the Golden Temple in the city of Amritsar. The most important Catholic pilgrimage site in India is Velankani in the state of Tamil Nadu. Here ends the second part of our series about India. The third one will focus on the economy of the country. Until then, thanks for watching. Until next time.